Thursday is Tears Day.
No,
Thursday is Tuesday.
No,
Tuesday
sorry,
is
sorry.
Tuesday.
Thursday is Thursday.
Thursday is Tuesday.
Tuesday is Tuesday, right?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
And Monday is Moon Day, and Sunday is Sunday, and Saturday is Saturn's Day.
hey,
That's
You guys
that.
want to check out my snacks?
What you got?
First
Honey, what are
snack.
you talking about?
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You're eating those as snacks?
To crunch on?
guys, I just want to say something about this free day thing.
Yes.
When you are Grom, every day is free day.
That's true.
And when you're Fanoa, everything is for free day.
But we're going to start. Oh, because you steal things. You got it.
Yes, air horns. That's what this campaign
discount.
needed.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, for real though. What's up?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about what happened. We're gonna go through a couple things first of Forgivmas with Fanoa and Grom. And we're gonna start off with Grom. And Grom, it's let's say it's like a little before midday on Forgivmas.
Is this the same day that we've had the reading?
You know what I realized? I don't think I put up last week's recording, did I?
No, I thought you didn't do one. I was like, oh, okay.
I guess I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I did not. Here's what happened. Quick rundown. I'll put it on later. Nate did his thing. He got to know the orcs a little bit more. That was fine. They asked a lot of questions.
Oh, good for him. Good for Brave.
But in terms of what's happening in town, today's Forgivmas. And on Forgivmas, so the previous day, Niramore had been being examined by a doctor who happened to be it was actually chosen specifically by Eldorian. The doctor, Dr. Estelil, was...
Hang on. Quick question. Does Grom know this?
Probably not.
I'm gonna just go ahead and mute my side.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to know. It's fine.
You don't want to know?
No.
Oh, okay. It's not like a secret stuff.
No, I know. I'm just gonna live in Grom's ignorance if somebody wants to tell me this.
Okay. If you guys prefer to live in the ignorance, you're like, if you prefer not to know what they did that day.
Oh, I want to know everything. I have my hands in all the pies.
Well,
and
they
I'm
just went to a
them.
church, basically.
They went to church.
Estelil is a doctor who is a follower of Ilmater, who is the god who brought Niramore back to life. She invited Niramore to visit the church of Ilmater. They listened to some nice music. They saw a pageant. And she was invited up as sort of a guest of honor at it, and they had white lobster meals.
They had lobster meals?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And they just learned a little bit more about the religion that surrounds.
I am so sorry. I'm going to be like blowing my nose a lot. I'm going to try to mute myself as often as possible.
That's okay. My nose is a little stuffy today, too.
Okay. We'll be nose buddies.
Nose.
Nose goes. That's not how that works. No, yeah, no. I don't want a super close up. I don't want a rockadoodle bullshit.
That's pretty much it. Val, did I forget anything?
I think. I mean, not really too much. Just that they like.
I did a lot of talking, like exposition and world building stuff last week. It wasn't like a very active session, and I apologize for that. But
I have a sad puppy. Why are you sad?
All right.
Okay.
I don't know any of that.
So, you don't know any of that. Right now it's forgiveness. And we're going to start with Grom. So Grom, you're going to... Here, I didn't get any of the pictures up. I will. So you are starting your day. It's early in the morning. I don't know if you probably didn't sleep in late, but you probably were like, I don't know. What do you think you did that morning?
Grom got up at 4 a.m. started chugging protein shakes left and right.
Yeah, Grom never sleeps late.
Yeah. Were you just training that morning?
Yeah, probably.
Just doing like 400 sit-ups.
Yeah.
Before noon. Before sunup, I mean.
That sounds like a Grom thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
A trained mind is a good mind. Sorry, I'm playing Grom for some reason now. I'm gonna like mute myself.
Do you want to be Grom this time?
No.
I think while we level up, if we're listening in anyway, we should just play each other's characters.
Just you want to do Grom today?
Hey, not up to you.
Well,
I'm not trying to be Grom today.
Okay, so you walk down into you walk not really down, you're in the same floor, but you walk out into the common room and you see Eldorian sitting on the couch, very close to someone, and they're both like talking about something and laughing. Are
you kidding me?
Eldorian looks over and she says, "Oh, good morning, Grom." And the other person, who is a dwarf woman, looks over and she looks like this. So that's her.
Mm-hmm. So serious.
Yeah. And she sort of looks you over, like, kind of way. And Eldorian says, "Oh, excuse me, Grom. Good morning. I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine. This is Eldeth. Eldeth Grom. He's one of the team that I represent."
It is a pleasure to meet you, probably. And I assume it's similar for you.
Probably.
Yeah. What did I make her voice sound like? Georgia, do you remember?
I don't know. That was like a year ago.
Yeah, I know. Let's make it up. She's a dwarf, so she just sounds like a dwarf. She's an American accent, and she says, "Hi. So you're in the competition?"
That is what being on the team would mean. Yes.
Huh. Okay. Cool. Eldeth. Pleasure meeting you.
Cool.
She puts out her hand.
Go for a firm, polite handshake.
And she does. And she says to Eldorian, I didn't realize that you were, that they lived with you. That's cool. Yeah, I'm sorry. This isn't actually my place. We're staying at at a sponsor's place. Not that I need to. It's just we thought it would be good for team cohesion if we were all together here. And our sponsor, offered up, and it is the Tower of Sarpedon. So it's much better than a bed and breakfast. Yeah, I guess that's true. Pleasure to meet you, Grom. Actually, Grom is also he's a pretty good lead player, actually. Oh, no way. Really?
Oh, hell no.
I'm a good one.
Shit. Cool. Grom, you play lute? You play lute, Grom?
You play strings?
I play a harp.
Oh, excuse me. That's what I meant. You play those strings? You play harp?
I dabble.
That's cool. I play metal lute.
That sounds very heavy.
Yeah, I mean that's why they call it dwarven heavy metal. You ever heard of that genre? You ever heard of that genre?
Oh, I mean, metal is heavy. Yes, that all makes sense to me.
And she just looks at you like, and looks at Eldorian. And Dorian, who is this guy? Just unnoticed.
How embarrassing for you that you forgot already. My name is Grom. It's a pleasure.
Al, do you want to? Sorry. Dory, do you want to get out of here? Of course, yes, of course. Sorry, I'll be sorry, Grom. We actually have to be getting going. But you know, it's Forgivmas, so enjoy the day. Bye, and they just leave.
That was very awkward. Thank you. Goodbye.
And for Noah, you hear Grom call that, and you come out. Sort of hearing
Who the fuck is yelling at like 1?
What is it, 1 p.m.?
What is it, 1 p.m.? It's way too early for this.
Oh, no, this is the middle part of the day.
Oh, yeah. I guess other people that way, yes. You're right. Where them bagels at, for real, though?
Probably the kitchen.
Bagel floats out. Some bagels. Sits on the coffee table.
The bagels float out.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, I forgot. Every time you just mention bagels, they appear.
Oh, that guy is so weird, though.
Seriously, yeah, he's really weird. I don't know why no one has mentioned it. But I'm glad that you and I see the same weirdness about that. But these bagels are great. Great bagels. Yeah. I just start eating bagels.
And for Noah, you just hear a voice say, "I'm not that weird."
We meant it in a nice way.
Okay, Grom, here's the weird thing. You didn't hear that voice.
Well, okay. I will not react accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But she did just say, we meant that in a nice way.
Oh. So Grom hears it, I don't. That's fair.
No, you hear it, Grom doesn't.
Oh.
And then you reacted to it.
Never mind. And then I react. I say, we meant that in a nice way. Thus solidifying the confusing moment that this is becoming.
But anyway.
I'm just gonna eat more bagels.
And then Grom, you hear a voice say, enjoy your bagels. And then, oh shit, I'm not speaking out loud.
I don't like this house. I have to go.
And then you hear Zarlathan say from the other room, enjoy your bagels.
Okay,
this is come in here if like
I'm gonna go straight to the other room.
Yeah. Can we go like hang out with him? Not hang out, just kind of investigate.
So I just want to go straight to the other room and be like, Zarlathan, we need to talk about the fact that you are very weird.
Yes, I think we do that exactly.
Listen, I have tried to dance around it. I have tried to ask
what do you
leading questions, and you have not told me anything. Why are you so weird?
From day one, it's been magic food this, magic food that. Don't ask me questions. I'm a magic guy.
Like a lot of people do magic. That's not weird. I just learned how to do it for food.
You hide your face. You speak to us in our brains.
What do you mean I have no face?
No, you hide
your face.
I don't hide my face. I have a big beard.
You can't hear the questions we ask when we're standing right in front of you.
Well, I mean...
I get it. You're old.
Listen, I just want to know what your whole deal is.
My whole deal's nothing. I am a regular chef with an encyclopedic knowledge of all food
Are
No,
you serious?
I
and
have
some
met regular
psionic
chefs and they
powers.
cannot
That's
speak in
all I
my
have.
brain.
What?
I said no. I have met regular. I said it right the first time. Regular. Nope, I can't say it. I have met not
Regular?
good chefs, and they can't talk in my brain.
He speaks the truth.
Okay. I also have learned parent some psionic powers. Some people have psionic powers. That's not that weird. But I use them for
Oh,
cooking.
yes, it definitely is.
I have to go and pick up some beets. Sorry, folks.
Can I?
gotta-
Sorry. Can I make an insight check on him?
Yeah, sure.
I just realized I have
I've written down some stuff for him.
You guys, one of these goddamn kittens lost one of my dice.
Oh, what a cute problem to have. Val, I'm not sure. I remember Nearmore having weird feelings about someone.
Yeah, that
I
was
don't know.
him.
Oh, it
That
was
was-
him?
Yeah.
Well, I can guarantee that you were not alone.
I got a 12.
A 12. What were you trying to do?
Well, he's just like making excuses and trying to get away. So I was trying to see like, are those clearly lies? You know?
Oh, so insight check?
Yeah.
Okay. He seems to be telling the truth. You can't tell, but he seems to be.
Oh my god, he's under a spell.
I'm
Wait,
just
I'm gonna
I
do.
really-
Wait. I'm gonna do an Arcana check on him.
One thing you know for sure, he really does need to get some beats. He's been
I don't care about his
I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna do. Grom is just gonna start going, okay, listen, are you cursed? Were you kissed by a witch? Were you some kind of god who is in a person body? Are you one of those empty things that I saw in the past? Are you
Oh, no, I'm not one of those.
are you a secret dragon? Are you a secret purple worm who is magic in some way?
Wait.
Are
I'll
you
handle
a
this.
wizard? Are you a
I'm gonna.
sorcerer?
Wait,
Are you a
Grom,
different one?
shut up. Hang on. I have like a spell for this. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna cast detect magic on the dude.
Okay. You cast detect magic, and you can see faintly. No, actually, here's the interesting thing. Detect magic doesn't have any results, but I'm going to have you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yes. Oh no. Hang on. All right, I got a 6.
6.
I see
That's not
nothing.
going to do anything.
Bullshit.
Yeah, sorry. I don't.
I see his.
Yeah, so
I see
you
his
don't- you
satin
don't
underwear.
see- There's
That's it.
no apparent magic at use.
Well, I
I
got
don't
news
know
for
what
you.
were you just casting a spell at me?
No, I was finding your beats for you. All right, I'm just trying to be a nice person.
Well, the beats are at the market.
Okay. How do you make
Beats
how
are
do
the
you-
market.
pilgrims
But
flow?
what if you have
How
beats
do
that
you
are
speak in my brain? How did you make me go back in time that one time?
Did you know I have a
Wait, you
spell that
remember
makes
that?
eating food useless?
I'm getting sloppy. No, I just have a few abilities. It's not a big deal. I'm definitely just a regular guy with some unusual talents.
See, but
I'm
you
just
say definitely like there's something more. Like, can we just get, dude? Like, do you hear yourself talking? Is the question? Like, do you
Listen,
realize how suspicious you sound?
Suspicious. Listen, I just talk to everyone with a mouth like everyone else.
Oh my god.
That's not a thing people say unless it's weird to them.
You sound like a robot that just learned how to talk. No offense, Nearmore.
Nearmore's like,
what?
we're gonna say it's actually. I just wanna here's the thing. I wanna say it's later in the day. Or actually, 1 o'clock is actually good because
1 o'clock's pretty late.
The service that you went to near more was in the morning, and the lobster thing was lunch, so it's still Forgivmas. I think you just got back, and you split ways with Moana. She went somewhere, probably the library, some other nerd place like that. I don't know.
Nerd place.
And you just arrive home at this moment. And they're confronting him. I just want to ring you into this if we're gonna have this confrontation.
Okay, so I just walk into the room.
Yeah. So you can see them standing right by the kitchen door, sort of standing in his way.
All right, so I guess so I walk in and I kind of, I do a double take. I stop and look at them. Hey, why are you guys talking to that weird guy?
Oh, look. Okay, listen. She's the weirdest person I have ever met, and she thinks you're weird.
I mean, she's definitely weirder than me.
Oh, come on.
She's like,
I think we can both agree you're both weirdos.
I mean, I've seen some things, and you're
Wait,
kind of
weird.
weird.
Wait, hold
You're
on.
a bit weird.
Have I been a bad chef? Have I poisoned you?
No.
Have I tried
No.
any part of you?
This isn't about your food.
No one is saying you're bad at your job. No one is saying you're a bad person. No one is saying you're in trouble. We're saying you're weird, and we want to know why.
I'm not that weird.
Prove it.
Listen, I'm just from far away. I have a big family. We had a certain way of doing things, and then I went into this place, and things are a little different. That's all.
From?
You're describing what we're all going through. Why are you so strange? You literally word for word describe what everyone is going through.
Well, you're a little strange to me.
Where are you from?
Not just another place.
Okay, well, that's not suspicious at all.
Nearmore, do you think this guy's being super suspicious?
Incredibly.
Okay, so it's unanimous. You have to figure out a way to prove to us that you are reliable.
Has anyone ever thought to ask Artemisia why this guy is so weird?
Not really.
Artemisia.
What's your deal, man?
I don't really interact with Artemisia directly a lot. I got this job through the boss.
Oh, maybe Callista knows, and I'm just gonna start walking away.
You're just gonna walk up to Callista's office?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna find Artemisia.
And Artemisia.
So we're just like, okay, break.
Do you wait, Fanoa? Do you say that out loud, or do you just take off?
I'll say that out loud.
Artemisia is not in her room, and when you follow Grom up to the upper level where her studio is, she's not there either.
Ah, man.
Where's Callista's office?
I'm gonna leave a note for her.
What does the note say?
I'm gonna read. I'm gonna write, "Dear Artemisia." Sorry. That's what I write too. Wait, it's spelled the same.
You just cross it out.
Let me start over. Cross. Dear Artemisia, we've been thinking a lot about the cook downstairs and how suspicious he is. We've confronted him on his weirdness, and he is giving no answer, and in fact making himself more suspicious. We want to ask you what his deal is, and would love for you to be honest with us, especially because we are eating his food and would not like to be poisoned and or cursed. And we don't want to stop eating them. Thank you, love, Fanoa.
I'm not poisoning you, he says, even though he's
And
not in the
Grom.
same room.
Okay,
God damn!
this is ridiculous.
I mean, oh, damn it. Sarlachan.
He can read her mind. Oh, man.
Can I go to Callista's office?
Yeah, and he's following you up, Grob. He's like, really? It's not necessary. We don't have to go through all this
I
hullabaloo.
agree. None of this would be necessary if you would tell me what the deal was.
Like, I told you everything.
Can I like make sure that he follows us up?
Yeah, so you guys are all going
He's
up.
doing it anyway, but I'm just gonna make sure that he doesn't turn around and go anywhere else.
Val, is Niramore going up with them as well?
Yeah. Are they in two different places still, or are they together?
They've just met up again.
All right. Yeah.
I
So I
just left the note.
I guess I'll originally just follow Fanoa, but then yeah, I'll just go with them.
Okay. So you go up to the big double doors in the antechamber outside of Callista's office.
And I will very politely knock. Politely and extremely loudly.
Excuse me, I did ask. Sorry, what does she sound like? She sounds like Carol from the movie Carol. Okay. I did specifically ask not to be disturbed. And she opens the door, and you all turn to stone. No, are you guys wearing glasses?
And the campaign ends. That's how we die. Yes, we're all wearing glasses, of course. We're not idiots.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to check in, make sure that.
Of course, we're not idiots. I
No,
say
you
we
put
all
them on.
forgot to actually wear the glasses.
I didn't know
No,
if
I
you
don't-
had them on hand, but yeah, if available.
That's true. Niramore doesn't have glasses.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Okay, wait.
Does it have? Because I don't really know a lot of the like details about her race.
Ooh,
Would it have the same effect?
Yeah, it has the same effect on everybody.
I have an idea.
Let's say she hasn't opened the door yet. The other two, you have an opportunity to.
Hey, why are you guys wearing glasses?
Oh, you should.
They're
Cover
totally
your eyes,
fashionable.
probably.
They're in right now.
Oh, I have an extra pair. And Zarlathan pulls out a pair of glasses and hands it to you.
Damn it.
Callista, I am
Thanks,
not
weirdo.
trying to disturb you, although I did not know that you were asking.
Callista opens the door crack. Grom?
Yes, hello.
Grom, I'm busy. I usually, if you want to talk to me, you go through Artemisia. This is, sorry, it's Carol still. Grom, I'm busy. Usually, if you want to talk to me, you should go through.
I know, she's not here right now. We're really sorry.
And I got impatient. Listen, why is this guy so weird, and why won't he tell us about it? And is he cursing my food?
Hold on. Come in. We'll figure this out. Come on in. And you come in. You feel the usual like. And Niramore, this is the first time you've met Callista.
Yeah. I don't know who she is. I'm just following
So
them.
Callista is looks like. Hold on.
She's got a real cool look.
Oh, I have
Callista-
seen her. Like me has seen her.
Oh, you have seen the picture. Okay, so you know she looks.
Yeah.
Right, you showed me. Yeah.
Please
So this is the
continue
first
to
time
keep
you've
your
seen-
eyes closed.
You've heard the name. You know that she's the sponsor. And you feel suddenly like your body, your muscles go stiff. You can still move, but it's somewhat difficult in her presence. The glasses are preventing you from full-on turning to stone, but there's still an effect that you feel when looking at her.
I'm gonna lean over to Fanoa and say, "Is this normal to feel paralyzed around her?"
Yes, it's called love.
Oh. Oh wow.
And I'm like straight faced, like, yes, that feeling is called attraction and desire. And
Is everybody gay for Callista? Because I get it.
no, I'm totally just fooling.
Apparently, I am.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm going for.
Yeah, let me
Love
just
it.
get out in front of this, though. No.
That's true.
And I was like, damn.
Okay, so Callista gestures over to the couches, the nice plush, fancy couches that are in the room. And she says, "Everyone sit," and I assume you all do.
Yeah.
And she looks at all of you and says, "Now, please, what is the problem?"
Okay, this man here is a wonderful chef and a pretty nice guy. And also, he's very weird.
Well, the first two are why I hired him. Yes, Zarlathan. Yeah, boss. Zarlathan, when I hired you, we agreed that, uh, I was aware of your situation, and we agreed you would be subtle. Yeah, I slip up a couple times. I forget that I have to carry the food in and not
He
read people's
literally
minds.
twice today talked in our brains.
Oh no, Zarlathan. Yeah, I thought I was using the mouth, but it's just I forget about it, you know? I usually don't have. I mean, I do, but
Look, all that is fine.
this is not
All
what I
that is
wanted.
fine.
I was hoping you could. I don't. Okay, so you're all okay with me, right?
No, like, look, Callista, sorry. This is coming out weird. There's a difference between being eccentric and having quirks, and there's a difference between acting totally and utterly suspicious. And when
No,
we're dealing with like a high stakes tournament like this, it gets to be
I
worrisome.
completely understand. What I'm asking is, you're okay with you? Let's not think about Zarlathan for just 1 second. Let's think about me.
Let's talk about me.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
Callista. You know what I am. You can see,
Of course.
and you're fine with it. Right?
Yeah.
And you
But
know
you're
that
our
there are people in this world who would regard me as a monster.
I guess so. But we're not talking about race or personal beings. We're talking about
Well,
positions in this tournament and why it's important to know
Well,
everything up front
because we
about
are.
status.
So Zarlathan is like me.
Oh.
He's
does
not like
have
me
snakes
exactly.
for hair.
He's very different. I don't
He's
know
not like
what
me exactly. He's like the opposite. But
he's, but in the same way that if people knew what he was, they might not be comfortable. So what I'm asking is, are you comfortable with me?
sure.
And are you willing to suspend your any sort of reaction you might have to something maybe a little less personable?
Listen, our discomfort comes completely from not knowing why this guy is so weird. All we want is to know we are sure
We
he's
know, we'll be sure, and it'll be fine.
All right.
I mean, I can't guarantee anything.
I know you don't want to do
Thanks for
this.
your honesty.
Come on, Zarlathan. No, it's gone too far. We tried to keep it subtle. We tried to be smart about this, but unfortunately, we have to. You just have to show them your face, Zarlathan.
Ah, I knew he was hiding it.
All right.
$10 says bird beak.
And Zarlathan puts his hand, is like two fingers to his head, and you feel a weird. Everybody feels a weird twinge in their brain,
Oh.
like something
that
just
love?
pulled out. And you look over at Zarlathan, and suddenly it's not a smooth transition. It's just he was one thing, and now he's another thing. And he is. You see, Zarlathan is very different. His face is sort of a pale pinkish color. Where his beard was are tentacles.
Oh yeah.
His hands, which you've seen were sturdy, strong hands that made food, are now long and clawed. and he has large black eyes that stare at you.
All right.
And in your heads, there's no mouth that speaks. You just all hear, "So this is me."
Okay, cool. What are you?
Okay, but who are you working for?
Well, I'm what you call, well, we call ourselves illithids.
Great.
People who have met us call us
By your names, we get it.
mind flayers.
Oh.
Grom very slowly raises his hand.
Yes.
Oh well. I guess I should probably roll. Have I heard of mind flayers?
It's actually not likely that you have.
I know tons of stuff
roll
about it.
yeah, Grom probably hasn't. I would say
I don't
roll an intelligence check, just straight intelligence check. This is something. The only place you would have heard it is if you overheard some old Dungeoneers legends.
13.
Probably not.
Bummer.
Though the rest of you can roll if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
How smart am I?
I need a box.
Oh, I'm 22 smart.
Okay. This is something you overheard one time.
Oh, I'm not gonna get better than 22.
Let's just say when you were traveling, you stayed at an inn just outside of Masmaraz, where there were two older people talking about the competition and monsters that supposedly did exist that they'd never seen in the competition. And the word came up. And the other person said that doesn't exist. That's just an old legend.
Why, that's just an old wives' tale.
That's just an old tale. There's no such thing as mind flayers are a creature. They're a race. Well, in case you do end up looking into it, there's not a. I didn't think they were real before we started either. I just thought maybe. Yeah, I just thought that was just a tale. They're not like other monsters you'll find. But the legend, if you find anything, it will tell you that they are creatures who live in hives. They look like that, yeah. He actually looks like he has some extra tentacles.
I like him.
He looks like this. He does not have a staff or anything.
Oh yeah. You know what them tentacles are used for.
He's actually an Ulatharid, which is just like a better mind flayer. But you don't know that. So Zarlathin was. These creatures lived in hives and eat brains.
Okay, well that does raise a question.
Yeah, I don't. We have a system. It's complicated, but I have some associates who once a month we'll go to a local assisted living facility, and we will allow my friend here to eat. We make sure that it's only people who are at death's door. And in a way, we are immortal. From what eating the brain flesh does not affect the soul. That's true. I just eat the brain and memories. That's all I'm interested in. Here, maybe I should tell you my story.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
so the elder brain, that's what I call my parent, um, came to this world from the other place back when those people opened up the other place. I don't really know. That wasn't my area of expertise. I'm not a historian. Um, Cuisine. You see, the hive is like a library. All of us have a specific topic, and I had cuisine. So I ate mostly cooks and chefs, gourmets. Um,
Grom nods thoughtfully and is just like, if I was one, mine would be punching.
we did have a physical combat. His name was well, he didn't have a name. None of us did. But so I didn't really well, I was an I'm a Ultharid, and well, I was given cuisine because the Eldermind thought that as an Ultharid, I was a threat because I was a slightly more powerful Illithid, and so he made me the cuisine specialist because he thought, oh, the cuisine specialty will never harm me, and that was true. I didn't know how to scheme against the Elder Brain, but I did manage to develop enough autonomy that I was able to leave the Elder Brain. Um, and I realized that I didn't, the one thing about cooking that it taught me is that it brings people together. Cooking is so culturally significant, it brings such joy to people. And I realized that there are people who don't even get to eat good food. And who am I to be eating people's brains? No matter how delicious they may be, if there are people who go hungry, So I decided I would cut down on the brains.
All right.
And I started to work in disguise as a cook amongst people. And I learned about them, and I learned that there was a joy in cooking for people, and that I could have, I could learn things from people in ways other than just absorbing all of their thoughts and memories from their entire lives. And that really changed my perspective. Having that time alone away from the elder brain, who is, despite being a giant network of, a living encyclopedia of almost infinite knowledge, pretty single-minded. So I decided I was going to be a cook, and then I was working in this diner, and Callista, who was also under disguise, ate some of my food, thought it was delicious, and then we got to talking, and she realized, and I realized, that both of us were, people who were aces. So we became friends, and then later she hired me as her personal cook when she got some success. And here I am.
I think this genuinely resonates on a few different levels with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all jokes aside, Grum's just yeah. Good for
Fanoa is genuinely disappointed that he wasn't a spy and she didn't get to kick butt today. But she's glad of this turnout because now she gets to eat more bagels. And she can understand the weirdness.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna nod and be I hope we don't
Yeah.
too uncomfortable now that we know your story, and it is one I find relatable. Minus the
Grom, you made a good friend today.
But listen,
I really enjoyed teaching you to cook. That's the other thing. Hoarding knowledge It's not anywhere near as good as sharing it.
And
Oh, this
listen,
could be a
you
Barney
teaching me
special.
to cook has meant very, very much to me. You've been a good friend. I hope. Listen, I hope you understand why I just needed to know why you were so weird.
Yeah, I get that.
Zarlathan, I'm so glad we don't have to kill you.
Me too. I was just thinking how sad it would have been if we had to kill this person.
Yeah.
No, you can't kill me.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Zarlathan, I can kill anybody.
No, Grom,
No,
you
really.
can't.
Here, let me show you.
Oh God, no, please, no.
Rob, punch yourself. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
We're doing this today, are we?
Huh? Taking one for the team. Strangely.
10.
Yeah, that doesn't work. You punch yourself.
Oh no.
I'm not going to make you take damage for
Stop
that.
hitting yourself.
It
Stop
was
hitting yourself.
an example punch. See, you can't. Extremely powerful.
Interesting.
But that's okay. It's not a big deal.
Oh, wait. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
And I punch him.
And you feel it's almost like there's this weird softness to the tentacles wrap around your arms, and there's a weird like give to his skin that's just sort of like and he just laughs. Grom.
Oh, you.
So yeah, that's my story. So don't tell anyone. Yes, I think if we're going to have you in our confidence, we're going to need you to just keep this on the DL, as they say.
No, listen, as long as you don't eat my brain or the brains of any of my friends, and also stay out of my mind, please, if possible, then we're
I'll try. It's tough, you know. You forget. You get used to a certain way of interacting with people, and you know. When I worked at the diner for about 3 weeks, I didn't realize I had turned all the waitresses into my mind slaves.
Oh
I
my
didn't mean to.
God.
I was just trying to ask them favors and things, and they were doing them like no problem. And I thought, man, that's a really efficient wait staff. And then I realized, no, they were all thralls.
Fanoa like takes one large step like back and
This
like
story
pulls
got
Miramore back a
less
little bit too and is
charming
like,
than you think
okay,
it did.
okay.
Listen, that was a
Okay.
long time ago. I've got it all a lot more under control than then.
Yeah, but you floated bagels to us just like
It's easier than
20
moving them.
minutes ago.
My hands, they're claws. That's not.
Actually, now that I know what the whole deal is, I do like the floating food.
Well, I'll keep it up then. I was going to either way.
All right,
Uh,
but no mind
So,
saving.
I guess since in the spirit of forgiveness, could you just forgive me for my deception? It was out of protect myself
Yeah,
and
it
Miss
was
Callista's
really
interest.
suspicious.
I'm sorry. I guess
It was not a very good one.
See, I wasn't just. I could have just, well, directly influenced your minds in a more extreme way, so you would have just not even noticed that there was anything weird and forgotten all about it every time you tried to talk to me about it. But I didn't do that
Yes.
because I know that's wrong.
Thanks for that.
No problem.
Well, I think we've all learned a lot about each other, and I would like to leave now.
Okay, I'll be back in the kitchen. And he just teleports.
God damn it!
I'm gonna look so seriously at Fanoa. I'm going to figure out how to punch that man.
I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, I know you will. I know.
So it's a little unconventional, but you listen. If I didn't trust in Zarathan, then I I wouldn't have him here.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I have certain fail safes in place if he goes rogue, so you don't have to worry about it.
Wait.
Callista. Okay, go ahead.
This is a magic tower.
Sorry, just listen. If you can tell me how to punch him.
No, Grom, shut up. Hang on.
Grom,
Callista.
and
I'd like to know this too. I'm
puts
curious.
her hand on your shoulder and says, "Grom, doing is worth taking the time to learn to do."
I'm just like, that is very wise, Callista.
Callista, this is why I love you.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's in love with you.
I'm
Um,
I'm sort of seeing someone. We'll talk
Yeah,
about
you're
that later. I'm really busy, actually. I have to get to work.
As she
wait,
said that,
Melissa, can I say something real quick?
So if
Like,
you could
you
all,
kn-
just what? Yes.
Like, real quick, you knew like we weren't coming up here because we thought someone was weird, right? Like we were coming up here because we were like, we're in this like high stakes thing. We wouldn't like just point someone out and be like,
No,
they're
that's
weird.
why I told you. I mean, I didn't know why you were there initially, but once you explained it was Zarlathan,
Okay, because we would like never be that way. We weren't like that with you, and we wouldn't be like that with anyone.
well, thank you.
We're all about diversity, yo.
but I think it is worth pointing out, and I'm gonna look right at Miramore. You're the weirdest person here again.
Everyone's like,
That's
I'm
fair.
not gonna disagree with that. All right.
Now that
I have to-
Zarlathan explained himself, he's not weird at all.
I mean, it's kind of weird.
Cephalopod head, brain-eating monster
All right,
from who
listen.
knows where, and
He's quirky, okay? He's got his
they were
quirks.
crooks after all.
Yeah.
I still don't know what your deal is.
My deal? No, Nearmore's deal.
Oh, that one, the temple.
No,
face.
not the one.
How about we have this conversation outside of my personal quarters, okay? So long, everyone.
Hey, can I get a look at? And then I get cut off. Hey, can I take a look at your sheets? What kind of bloomers you got?
Oh my.
All right, I'm actually gonna shoo Fanoa out now.
What's your thread count?
Okay, please stop.
They're expensive.
Boss
Japanese
fires
threads.
us.
They're not even soft. That's because sometimes things that are expensive
Expensive
worse.
are worse.
That's my other inspiration for Callista.
Oh, that's such a Callista line. That's
Yeah.
so good. All right. So now we are outside and we're going down the tower steps. And I put my foot out and I trip Grom.
Can I make a deck save there?
Yeah,
Go for it.
obviously.
Well, despite the fact that that's one of the best rolls I could make with this entire character sheet, I did roll a natural 1.
Bummer.
Yeah.
I guess you trip.
And since it was a nat 1, I assume I fall down the rest of the stairs and take some
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. You take.
I'm sorry. I didn't want
Right,
this.
so you take 3 damage.
I shouldn't have to protect you guys from each other.
See, Nearmore? This is what happens when you have friends.
Oh god.
You're next. You're next.
Aw.
Once,
You'll never know
once-
when it'll
Once I
happen.
get to the bottom of the
Why?
stairs. Once
What's
I get
up?
to the bottom of the stairs, I would like to pick up Fanoa and toss her.
I'm gonna start hanging back a few steps.
Okay,
You forgot I could
roll a
fly.
grapple check. Do a strength contest, you guys.
Okay, I have a +2 from my scarf though.
And on forgiveness too?
Holy fuck! I rolled another 1.
Damn, not good
It
today.
did a really slow like turn onto the 1 too. It was really disheartening.
Okay, so you go
You
to
punch yourself again.
but she just sort of slides out of your grasp. You like kind of.
And
She's too fast.
I turn to him and I say, listen, if you're gonna punch the cook, you gotta dodge your own teammate's foot. A lot better than that.
It was training. She was training.
I was
There is
training you.
part of my brain
That
that
was
I
like a
swear to
level up
God
thing.
is saying
Didn't
lightning
even
breath.
notice. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge ball.
Is this necessary? Necessary? You're necessary? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste. Oddball.
All right. Anyway, let's continue with
That quote has
forgiveness.
stayed with me for years and years.
Which, by the way, Grom has completely forgiven me. Because I'm a good person. And I'm just looking
okay.
for it.
So, yeah. You guys have now the evening. And Niramore, you know that there is going to be a at sunset there's a shrine that's set up in front of the church where people can go and basically ask for forgiveness for things, but you guys actually don't really need it. So I'm not even gonna. I thought of that, and I'm like, no, that's not fun. And you already got forgiveness by going to that lady, and having that really intense time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really intense, good time. That good intense time we had.
That was yesterday. Is there anything you guys want to do, basically more this today? Now that you've dealt with the Zarlathan situation.
Josh, just out of curiosity, did we just totally throw you through for a loop there by just being like, all right, we're doing this now?
All right, we're doing this now.
Expected, but I'm glad we went through it. It was a little earlier than I expected to reveal that fact, but it was fun. So
I'm glad it was us. I think this was our first Grom near Morphanoa adventure.
that's true. You can keep it going, you guys. What do you want to? What plot point do you want to quickly reveal early now? You're on a roll.
Let's have Zarlathan read my memories.
Yes. That's great. Just put up a projector screen.
For real though, that's actually a thing he could probably do.
Yeah, like I think Niramore is like contemplating approaching him at some point. But
we could do that now. We could have him whip us up some early dinner / snacks and just check it out.
it could
Or we could go into town.
So then we had an idea. Now that we know what you are, we had a fun
Can
idea.
we play with your powers, please?
But yeah, you guys are pretty much you could. So I mostly planned out for you guys to have sort of a this would be a free, besides the Zarlathan situation. Initially, it was an introduction to Eldeth and a free session.
Oh, but Eldeth left.
She did leave. Only Grom saw her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was really uninteresting to talk to.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
What up, that? All right. So, I don't know. No, I'm not going to say anything.
What do you guys do on Forgiveness?
I don't
I've
know.
never
I've
celebrated
heard of this.
All right,
Let's
so we're all
just
in the same
make up a
boat.
tradition. I say every Forgiveness, it's time to go out and kidnap a child.
I don't feel like that's in the spirit of the holiday.
No, wait.
No,
we
but
will
it's
do it
great
because
they forgive.
I'm not saying
I
it's
will
a good
say
idea. I'm just saying.
And
Think about
we
forgiveness.
hold him for ransom. We make a pretty penny,
This is
and
an
then they
interesting thing about
forgive
forgiveness.
us.
Petty crimes
They just
are
like-
forgiven on forgiveness, and some young people do take that as a opportunity.
Oh, I'm
wait,
not about that anymore.
wait,
I'm
wait, wait.
kidding.
I know what we do. We go find some
Rum?
young people doing petty crimes and we stop them.
Oh, that would be
Ooh.
so good. Dude, that would be major ironic. Let's do it.
That would be good. I think
I
we
like
should.
this
I think you should. I think you guys should
Dude, you know what we should do? You know what we should do? We should stand outside Fantasy Costco and be like, "Are you stealing shit?" Stealing shit's wrong from Fantasy Costco.
Okay.
You're going to get arrested.
You're right. I have been banned from all locations.
Whereas I will have to use my incredible fame and the public's love of me to get you out of prison.
Oh my gosh. Do you think Garfield would forgive me on forgiveness?
Oh man!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We should try it out.
Oh,
And if not, I can just charm him and steal something.
that's
what is he
the
gonna
other
do?
person
Ban
who
me
has
twice?
beef with us, I think.
No, that's the one thing I would love to do. Or at least, if he doesn't, we can catch someone stealing something. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Josh's take on this.
I
Should
know.
we feel valid?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, so partially the reason why there are so many shops to choose from in town is because we used to go to the one-stop shop, Fantasy Costco. But I got a little bit. Fanoa got a little bit.
Fanoa should just tell Nira more of this.
Okay, yeah. So
and she will judge. But okay.
I got
okay. Time.
Yeah. So I got a little bit grab happy.
To you know, to mend that fence.
What?
I said maybe it's the time to mend that fence with Garfield.
That's what we were just talking about. This would be the thing. So
Yeah,
anyway,
she's explaining like why she has beef.
So I got a little bit grab happy, and I may or may not have put a charm on the shopkeep, Garfield, the Deals Warlock. No relation. And he found out, and I got in trouble with the tournament people and Eldorian, and we were banned from Costco, from Fantasy Costco. This could be the time to mend that broken link.
Fanoa,
Who knows?
I forgive you.
Oh, thanks. That means a lot to me.
But we
Coming
should
from someone who had no relation to this event.
But we should seek forgiveness from Garfield.
We should bring him something. What should we bring him?
What does he like?
What do deals Warlocks like? I don't know.
They like deals.
We should give him a deal.
You should make him an offer.
I'll never come back here again if you let my friend shop here. Oh, what do I have? I could give him something.
Wait, I have an idea.
What?
We ask Zarlathan to make us a cake. And then we go to the Fantasy
we ask
Costco.
Zarlathan to make us a lasagna.
Forgiveness lasagna.
Okay. We go and we ask
Damn
for a
it!
lasagna.
Maxie's love lasagnas.
And then we go to the
loves
Fantasy Costco and we tell Garfield that he can have the lasagna for only 25 gold. And then
That's
when
expensive
he
lasagna.
titles, we let him
That's
in.
expensive.
We bring him a deal.
No, the deal is if he accepts the lasagna, then he forgives us and we can come back. That's the deal.
Oh, that makes
Like
more
the
sense.
haggling plan, though, I think he'll respond to that.
Oh,
Sorry, that was
okay.
just Jonathan. I was listening in. I'll make that lasagna.
Damn
I
it,
feel like we just talked
Jonathan.
about this.
Jonathan.
Can we do like
Can
a
you
laugh track
promise
cut to
to not
commercial?
enter our minds when we're in our private bedrooms thinking about times past?
Sorry, yeah, my range of cognitive perception is about a mile in every direction. So it's kind of hard for me not to hear you. You guys talk so much, except you, Graham. I appreciate that.
Well, anyway, so you heard the plan?
When you meditate, I just like to focus in on what you're thinking of. It's like it's like I'm getting the benefit of it too.
Nice.
So thanks for that.
Zarlathan is like our
yeah, I'll
Kramer.
start that lasagna. Tag, you're muted. I don't know if you were talking just then, but you're muted.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
talking
He's talking to
above and beyond.
the
History.
others. The creatures beyond.
God. Hey, you know, lasagna is really just pasta cake.
You know? You ever thought of that?
You know, Zarlathan, while we do this, you should also read my memories for me.
Oh.
Sorry, you want me to what?
Well, you can read minds, right? Like more or less.
Yeah.
Would you be able to read something that I myself cannot recall?
Huh. Like amnesia?
Kind of, I guess.
Like amnesia.
That's tricky. I mean, I could access it somewhat. You see, when the brain buries a memory for whatever reason, perhaps a trauma,
What about
it's
death?
difficult to retrieve. See, the brain cuts off certain connections to it, so you have to find ways around it, which I can do, but I don't know how much I'd be able to recover. Now, if I was to make a full extraction, of course, I would get that memory instantly. It would be no problem. But I don't think you want of that.
Oh, no, just eat her brain. That would tell you everything.
I mean, yeah.
Don't do that.
From what I understand, she just got that new brain, so
Hey, I have a
I'm
question.
not done with it.
Brain.
maybe we let it age for a while,
I'm not done
and
with
then
it.
maybe I'll reconsider it after it's aged. Honestly, an aged brain is the best kind.
Vintage brain.
I have a question for you,
It's like cheese.
Jonathan, about her brain.
Yes.
Okay, so she shows people things that we see in the dungeon from first person, right?
Yep.
Can you tell if you read her brain if they can hear this conversation?
Well, I did establish some interference. I've been doing it for the last. I mean, since you started talking to me, I had a feeling. I knew where your minds were going, and I was afraid that you were getting suspicious, and that I might have to reveal more than I wanted to, and that it would make me look suspicious to anyone looking in. So I have been running interference on that neural connection for the last hour.
So does that
So
mean
the IDL doesn't know about me, and they never will.
So does that, I mean, yeah, that's great and good. But does that mean that she transmits to the IDL even when we are not in dungeons?
Yes.
I'm going to look straight at Miramore and just be like, uh-huh.
Oh.
But you know, as long as she's in the in Callista's tower, I can run interference. When she's out of the tower, well, but when she's in it, I can block that signal. I don't think they're really checking up a lot when we're not in the dungeon, but I can't
It's
say
not.
for sure.
More?
The neural link is into a homunculus, and they don't have proper brains.
So I'm not broadcasting 24/7, am I?
Well, you were. You're not now.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So does this mean that we should probably
Back to
have
TV.
I
like
like the idea that you guys are still
meetings?
outside talking to him who is in the kitchen.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're still having this conversation mentally.
No, this is
such a
what we
time
want.
saver. This is great.
This is definitely, we are just like lounging.
In a time before cell phones, I mean, I get it. Or after cell phones, I don't know.
So I think if we're gonna do this, fantasy Costco thing, we gotta get on it. I think, but also, I think since we left the dungeon and since it was decided that Miramore was gonna stay with us and stuff, I think I've been avoiding her up to now.
Yeah,
Because of the suspicion that you were forever broadcasting.
that's
That's
fair.
fair.
The good news is she hasn't learned any like secrets or anything.
Yeah, but, and here's my question.
Yes.
Do we then run into a problem where we're going to go try and apologize to Garfield the Deals Warlock, who was wronged by Fanoa because of her illegal activities, and her illegal activities will become known by the IDL?
Well, they already know.
All right.
The IDL knows about that.
Yeah, they already knew.
Garfield reported Fanoa to the IDL.
All right.
He tried to get her kicked out. Eldorian talked them out of it.
Yeah,
They came to
Eldorian
an
was the one who
agreement.
actually was like, no, it's fine, they're just banned.
It's just like the thing that I'm wondering if in general we should be worrying about.
Say again? George was
Oh yeah.
saying this.
Oh, we're thinking about it. I would suggest that we have all like team meetings in Callista's tower.
That'd be wise. Again, Sarlathan. It's a good idea, is what I'm saying. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, you're right. And it's helpful.
Josh, who would Miramore talk to about like looking for a solution to this issue?
Tech support.
Like a solution to making it so that you can't listen.
Radio check.
I mean, the only person she could really talk to, I mean, maybe a wizard. Like I said, Zarlathan.
Hey,
can
we're
do it
going to be
when
meeting a
within
whole
a
bunch
mile
of new
of-
team people.
Zarlathan can put out a blocking signal as long as you're within a mile of the tower. So basically anywhere in town. But the Fantasy Costco isn't in town. I mean, possibly a wizard could help you, some kind of wizard or enchanter. But I mean, you could also just go to the source. You can go to Talmosh. See if he could stop listening in.
Okay.
I don't know how
At
receptive
some
he'd be
point-
to that idea, but
At some point, I'll probably do that.
Okay.
Before the next dungeon.
What a pervert.
a little bit.
Mm. A little bit.
Who can say?
So are we doing lasagna?
Yeah, let's do lasagna. Lasagna's ready, by the way. I just finished it.
Ah, shit. I was hoping we could have a montage where like we all helped and it was like a thing.
Oh, I can just burn this one.
No, we'll take this one.
Okay.
Throw it in the
Here.
lasagna
Oh.
furnace.
Here.
The
I'm gonna
specific
do
lasagna.
something. And just so hold on one second.
Oh, don't
and
put a charm on it.
Zarlathan implants the memory of all of you working together to make a lasagna into your
Oh,
minds.
good.
You all feel great about it.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. It's like an episode we missed of Friends.
Yeah.
And then like we're all suddenly like we read the Wikipedia
There's a whole time
article of that episode.
when you're like, okay, now we need the cheese. Now we need the ricotta cheese, and you're in the outside just like eating the ricotta, and they're like, Fanoa.
That's too much, man. It was a tragic ending.
It was.
So yeah, now we have the lasagna. Is it wrapped up all pretty?
Yeah.
Wait, do I have a decorate? Wait, no, he could probably do it. He probably's got all the cooking, decorating
He's
stuff.
got it. He made it. He made like a nice
Oh.
platter for you guys.
Okay, cool. Now that we have the smorgasbord, shall we be off? Yeah, it's really good. I'm like looking at it already, getting hungry for dinner. So we'll be back.
So you guys go through the portal back to the Hall of Portals, and you go on down to Dungeon Town, to Torchton, and to the Fantasy Costco. And you're standing outside the Fantasy Costco for the first time in a couple weeks, few weeks now. And there is a sign outside of the Fantasy Costco with your face on it. And it says, not permitted under any circumstances.
Wait, just mine?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, wow. How are we going to do this then? I'll probably get shot if I try to go through the door.
Garfield comes out. Garfield sees you through the window. And he jumps down, and he's not very tall. And he like comes out and opens the door and says, "You're not allowed here. Don't make me call the commissioner. I will." Oh, sorry, that's not Garfield's voice.
That's not his voice.
"You're not allowed here. Don't make me call the commissioner. I will. I'm not afraid.
Wait.
I have my rights. We made a deal."
Garfield, we have a new deal.
A new deal?
We have a new deal in the spirit of forgiveness. And I kind of like hold out the lasagna reverently. I'm like, this is a friendship lasagna.
And I immediately say, that will be 25 gold.
No.
Wait.
No, wait.
Hold on.
This isn't the deal.
No, I'm talking to the lizard man. Are you trying to sell me this lasagna? Are you trying to come here to my place of
Before I answer your very stupid question.
For what?
Before I answer your very stupid question, I forgive you for getting confused. I am a dragon.
Oh my God. No, Grom, really?
Yeah,
Seriously, let me handle this.
Okay. So, Mr. Dragonborn.
Oh my God.
Please, Mr. Dragonborn is my father. Are you telling me that after you were banned from my place of business,
okay, that was
you have the all of you were. She's just on the sign because she's double banned. You're telling me that you're gonna come back here. You have the audacity to come back here and try to sell me a lasagna, and you're asking for 25 gold?
I have the audacity to come here and give you a deal, Garfield.
25 gold for a lasagna, no matter how good, is not a deal. I'm not taking it for less than a nickel. That's worth a nickel.
Perhaps you could talk us into 1 gold.
1 gold for lasagna? Do you know how much lasagna I could buy with 1 gold? This lasagna better freaking, I don't know, but it better do it to me.
It's the best lasagna I've ever had.
Wait, hang on.
How do you know? You haven't eaten it. Or did you pre-eat my lasagna?
Oh my God.
My lasagna.
Wait. And Fanoa just like gets in and like pushes. Hold on 1 freaking second. Excuse my French. The deal was the ideal was. Is that where ideal comes from?
No, I bet not.
Okay. Anyway, the deal was you take the lasagna and allow us to shop at Fantasy Costco again.
1 silver.
What? What? You want
silver.
1 silver plus the
I'm
lasagna?
not going to do a whole gold. I'll give you 1 silver for it.
Oh my god, are you
5
kidding me?
silver.
5 silver? That's half a gold. You're asking me for half a lovely for a lasagna.
It's a lovely
What is it
lasagna.
made of?
Or you could
Is
just
it made of
forgive
silver?
us.
Because
You could
that's the
forgive
only
us.
way I would buy a lasagna. Silver.
Am I missing something here?
2
What is
silver.
going on? We can give it to you for free.
2 silver.
Oh my god. I'm so confused.
Madam, we are in the middle of something, okay? 2 silver.
During
not
this
going any
time,
higher than that.
during this time, I walk right into the store.
I'm just gonna stare hard at him and just kind of like rub my chin and be like, "You drive a very hard bargain."
Oh my god. They just stare at each other down.
I will accept
Wait.
this 2 silver offer.
All right.
Wait, have
Well,
you tried the
We're
lasagna?
not in the shop, everyone. I got to get it from the register.
Oh my god.
And you all go into the shop with him.
Yeah.
And he goes behind the counter, pulls out 2 silver, gives it to Grom. Actually, he gives it to Fanoa, who has the lasagna in the hand. I'll take that.
I
Thank
don't
you.
even care. I give it back to Grom.
I'm gonna
so he
say
takes
what
the lasagna. I'll take that.
This haggled piece of shit.
And he's looking at the lasagna like, I got him.
Yeah, right.
Well, all right, folks. That was fun. Anything else I can help you with?
Wait, you're gonna let us back in? Because you bought a lasagna from us for 2 silver?
Hey, listen, this is a very good lasagna that was made by our close personal friend, Zarwathan. This
Were you
is a
saying
hell
this
of a
lasagna is
deal.
not worth 2 silver?
No, it's worth
You
way
trying
more
to
than
sell me a
that.
bunk lasagna?
No, it's worth way more than that. What I was
Okay,
saying.
good. Then we made a good deal. Now, if you
Oh
want to
my
make any other deals, let me know. We have a fine selection of products.
I'm so lost. But I guess we're in. I mean, wait, have you tried the lasagna yet? Do you understand how much friendship went into this? It was a whole episode
Of our lives.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's a nice
of our
lasagna.
lives.
I'm looking forward to eating it. And the sooner we decide if you guys want anything else from Fantasy Costco, the sooner I can take a break and eat it.
Oh my
So
God.
let's do it. Let's make a deal. Do you want anything else in the store?
What can I get for 2 silver?
Well, let's look. Hold on, I have to pull out this Costco. I haven't used it in a while. Fortunately, I kept the stock from Fantasy Costco. So
Oh my God. Because you knew we were coming back one day.
one day.
One day. Today's a red letter day. It's forgiveness.
Forgiveness, the day for saying sorry.
And stop.
Forgiveness for all ill matters glory. And that's a forgiveness carol.
Yay.
You hear some kids singing it as they walk by the Fantasy Costco. Shit, where's the Fantasy Costco thing? Yeah, let me search for it. Fantasy.
You know, guys, this is the first forgiveness that Grom has ever celebrated, and he's already the best at it.
You're right. Fanoa had no idea what was going on.
There we go.
I
the
mean,
Fantasy
I
Costco.
knew.
Let's see. 2 silver. What do we got
Love
for
those
you?
deals.
A flask of oil. Yes. 2 silver. 1 silver for that. And it's all. Problem is, it's all big packages. Hold on. Fantasy Costco, where all your dreams come true.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be for you. Well, I can give you a 12-pack of Goodberry Power Shots for 2 silver. That's a pretty good deal. or a vial of fine perfume just in. It's blue seduction. You're a discerning blue dragon. All right, I got it. Perhaps you would like blue seduction. It's by the perfume wizard and former actor Antonio Banderas.
Are you kidding me?
No, that's
You've gotta get that.
Antonio Banderas made.
Yeah, it's my favorite cologne. It smells really good.
Is it called Blue Seduction?
It is.
That's the real
Does it have a
thing.
Z on it?
No.
Damn it.
Oh, I mean, it says the word blue seduction. Here, I'll show you.
Oh. What have you got for interference?
Blue seduction.
Oh, hey. Check it out.
Awesome.
Antonio Banderas is one word. I love it. Dude, we gotta get that Blue Seduction and share it.
There he is.
Yeah, let's go ahead and buy the blue seduction for 2 silver.
That's a good deal. I'll take that 2 silver. Thank you very much. Would you like to try a sample for now? He takes out a small sample spritzer and sprays it at you.
Not in my eyes, thanks.
You guys smell amazing. Very fresh. All right.
My eyes will smell amazing.
Well, have a great day. Come on back to Fantasy Costco. Garfield, take that sign down. What? Okay. And he goes and he takes the sign down. Yeah, by the way, Garfield has 64 other brothers. Similar names. Except for Craig.
Except for Craig.
All right, let's get
God.
out of here.
Craig,
that was so fun.
Hey,
look at what we've accomplished today.
On our way out, I want to tear down the sign that says no Fanoas.
Oh, but I want to keep it.
For sure.
Oh, I'm putting it on my bedroom wall.
So I guess add blue seduction cologne to your inventory. And you guys are back in Fantasy Costco. So now you have the choice between some boutique shops in town or the Fantasy Costco.
Forgiveness is the best.
A very merry you guys really
we rocked the
forgiveness today.
Fanoa still doesn't understand the thing with the deals, but she's not well versed in making deals. She's about just taking what she wants.
Yeah, Miramore's a little confused, but
Miramore has just been watching this whole thing like, what?
I'm like, I guess he didn't.
But Miramore, you smell amazing.
Oh, awesome.
Hey, guys.
So it was all worth it. Yeah.
Ron's equipment list is really weird.
Oh, yeah?
Please.
Yeah.
Please enlighten us.
Quarter staff,
we never actually
armed strike +1 gloves, Dungeoneer's pack, cooking gear, magic kicks, hand scarf, snake staff, halfling harp, fork and knife gloves, and blue seduction.
Fork and knife gloves?
Yeah, they have a fork and a knife, and you punch with them.
Oh my god. Blue seduction.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
What's weird is that you have blue seduction, but Breve doesn't. That's what's great about that.
Jealous?
He's gonna be really jealous, yeah.
No, we all share it between ourselves, and he doesn't get any.
He's gonna come back, and he's gonna stink you guys.
Wait, no.
Without a word,
Josh.
blue seduction.
Wait, can people see? Is the chat recorded?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
The chat is also part of the video?
Is it? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
No? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, it's not actually. Unfortunately. I'll read off the chat. Thou's Day. Or like Ron's Day. Someone wave your hands at me so I should listen again without sound. Very confusing.
Don't read off the chat.
I'm not sure when you want bagging and carried. And then Val later said, is this the guy Miramore had weird feelings?
Don't read off the chat. I just wrote something that was supposed to be secret.
Oh.
Okay, I won't read that. And yeah, I will.
Yes. Yes, good.
Yes. All
This
right.
is great.
So how do you guys want to? You could either call that the day and start on free day, or you could do one. You could do your trying to catch juvenile delinquents if you want.
No,
Do we
I'm
spot any
so
crimes on our
confused.
way home?
Yeah, I'm so like
I will say here's
dizzy
an
after
interesting thing
that
about
deal making.
forgiveness. This is where I'm going to make a Halloween tie-in. So on forgiveness, on the night of forgiveness, people start putting up their free day decorations, which are very fall themed, even though it's summer. Just a lot of gourds and on
Gotta get the gourd.
forgiveness. So in New Jersey, we have this thing called Mischief Night.
Oh yes, it was Cabbage Night in Rhode Island.
Yeah, there's a few places have it, some places don't. But anyway, it's
Cabbage Night is
basically
dangerous.
it's just fun vandalism night.
Yes,
Ooh.
basically.
That was just
And
Halloween.
that's what Forgiveness Eve, but that's what Free Day Eve is. That's the evening of forgiveness, because basically on forgiveness, the cops are not really paying a lot of attention, and by cops I mean town guard. And so kids, do some mischief. So you could catch some kids doing some mischief if you want,
Or
or you
we
could
could
do
be
some
the kids
mischief.
doing some mischief. Hey, vandalism isn't stealing. It's just
That's
vandalism.
true.
And you're
Yeah,
more
I'm
into the
kidding.
vigilante thing.
I wouldn't do a vandalism, but I would do some mischief.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind fighting some teens, I guess, but
Yeah, we could fight some teens.
And stopping teens from doing vandalism would be very lawful good of you.
Oh no, I know, but
No,
I'd
I'm
still get some
I'm
mischief
saying for
in.
Val's benefit.
yeah, our
Yeah.
motivations behind stopping teens are all very different. I just want to fight somebody.
Okay, yeah. So you guys go into town, and you're just sort of walking around town.
Oh, we're
I
doing this
don't
now?
think you planned it
Oh, okay.
necessarily, but you see in an alleyway. You hear in an alleyway. The sound of teens.
Oh, the sound
Um,
of teens. I hate it. Ugh.
And you hear the sound of a window breaking down that alleyway.
Do I see anything down that way if I look down there?
Yeah, you see a couple of teenage boys. One of that, they're both humans. No, one's a human and
Got
one
the
is a
worst kind of
halfling.
teens. Human boys.
Yeah, it's a human and a halfling actually.
But they're both boys. Still
Yeah, they're both boys.
Teen
Did they?
The halfling, the human is lifting the halfling into the window, and they're giggling to each other.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
You just gonna scream behind them?
No, I have a better idea. I am going to take out my snake staff, and I'm going to turn it into a snake.
Full Moses.
I'm gonna go full Moses, and I'm gonna grab the legs of the human boy.
Nice. So the human boy is currently lifting his friend up into the window, and then a snake comes over and just like wraps around his leg. And he's like, "Oh, what the?" And he drops his friend. He basically throws his friend and falls over with a snake on him. And he's like kicking at it and punching it. Snake's not happy about it.
Can the snake get his arms too?
Yeah, let's see if the snake gets his arms. That was the same one. Yeah, I'm gonna say that works. So the snake has constricted him.
Cool. I'm gonna try and grab the halfling then.
Okay, he's already dashing off, so you have to make an athletics check to catch him.
Okay, but I would argue with you on that one because halflings have a movement speed of 25 and I have a movement speed of 40.
All right, that's fair. You can catch him. You don't have to roll for that. He might be faster. He does track. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to roll for it.
Just athletics?
Yeah, this kid does track, but I'll do it a contest.
And you wanted to do athletics?
Yeah.
See, I was hoping to just go with the fact that I should be way faster than him because I've been rolling like such trash. I got a 14.
Good news, he got a 2. Catch him, no problem. So yeah, you run up to him and just grab him. And he's like, let go, man!
Are you doing mischief?
What's it to you,
Mischief.
old man?
Old man.
I think you're mistaken. I'm not a man. I am dragon. And I'm actually fairly young.
This is very embarrassing for you.
Whatever, man. Just let me go.
Little boy, do you know who I am?
No.
Ah,
No.
allow me to tell you.
And then he looks at you. After he says no, he looks at you for a moment. He's like, no freaking way.
Yes, thinking way.
You're the guy. You Grom
Yep, that's me.
from Harp.
I'm gonna
Shit, man, I'm your biggest fan.
I'm gonna tuck him under my arm.
Jared! And Jared's on the ground like,
Jared.
Jared, it's Grom! Well, it's rad!
Yeah, he's gonna beat you up.
But also us.
So
Also,
hey,
Yeah, I wanted to tuck the.
I'm like Costco's most wanted over here.
hey, oh my god. That's Fanoa.
That's right.
And the new
the
one.
Costco one.
The weird homunculus one, I don't know.
That's
It's
your
From the
more.
last episode.
Be it.
That's crazy that you guys are. Do you guys live around here?
Yeah, that's our home that you just shattered the window of.
Well, that's not even true.
No. That's not. No. Can't. That's my buddy Jared's house. He locked himself out. So.
Yeah, I don't
He locked
think
himself out. Yeah, right, Jared? What?
I don't
You
think
locked yourself out, Jared. No, I did. What are you talking about? Jared, you locked yourself out. Oh yeah, it's my house.
Little boy, it's very bad luck to lie to an IDL competition person, probably.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm 16, so.
Do you know people who commit
Yeah,
mischief?
no, I'm short, but
Do you know people who
college
commit
guy.
mischief on
of the halflings in my
Freeday Eve? Is that what tonight is?
Today's Forgivmas. It's Freeday Eve. Yeah.
Do you know people who commit mischief on Freeday Eve go blind?
Is that true?
Yeah. Are you committing mischief?
Man, I can't do anything without going blind.
I know. Wild, right?
Man,
Are you committing mischief?
I mean, but like I said, I'm not. We're just, it's tradition. We weren't gonna do anything.
Nearmore, you're the one who cares about laws and things. Should we turn them in?
Well, I don't.
Piggy is moving
I
behind
think-
you.
Oh, I think we should. I think we should forgive them and
Oh,
just.
come on. Oh, come on. Let's have some fun. Let's throw some
What kind of fun?
teenagers around.
Sure, it's like Courtney's gonna
Just
find
like-
out.
Rough them up a
We gotta
little?
get the thing back.
What did Jared say?
He said
Jared.
Courtney's gonna find out. We gotta get the thing back.
What thing are you trying to get,
Yeah, Jared.
Jared?
Jared.
It's nothing. It's let me out of this snake and I'll tell you.
Tell me, and I'll let you out of my snake.
Man, it's embarrassing.
Is it more embarrassing than being wrapped up by a stick?
No, it's just not. Okay, fine. Jared, you don't have to tell him. No, I'm gonna. I like this girl Courtney, okay? And I give her this audio homunculus to listen to.
Is it a mixed bag of audio?
It's a mixed
so to speak?
audio homunculus, yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's all just recordings of my poetry and clarinet.
I knew it.
A fun reference.
Knew it. I fucking knew it.
Appropriate to the current time.
And
Is the halfling wearing a kettle on his head?
Yes. It's just a style.
Oh man, now I can't beat these guys up.
Listen, Jared, I understand love.
You do? Like that feeling when you see someone and you feel like you're frozen?
You feel like you can hardly move. I get it.
Man, you really do get it.
I get it.
Fanoa's like, what?
The hell
Don't
is
you want-
happening?
Don't you
You're
want
really
her to know that you love her?
I'm just saying, you're really pretty. No big deal. Can I count out to Snake, please?
Oh, right. I said you could do that. And I'm gonna.
Do you like clarinet? And poetry?
I like both of those things.
Wow, we have a lot in common.
She's too old
Hey,
for
what
you.
about Courtney? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Guys, can we just, it's really embarrassing. I think it's a little too soon. I did it out of impulse and I don't want her to think I'm some kind of weirdo.
Well, you did break her window.
Grom,
Well, yeah, but it was for love.
Grom, this is boring. Can we find some real teens?
Yeah, we didn't even get to punch these guys.
I don't think
You're
we
more
should
here.
punch
You
any
can have-
teams.
Oh, I'm not punching any teens. Wink.
Did you just say wink, Fanoa?
No. Wink. Crack.
I don't know, guys.
And then
I
you
think
see-
we should let him go.
And then here, this is the weirdest thing. You see a face pop out. A
No
masked face
way.
pop out from the window. And
Jared.
he's like, what the hell? And Jared looks up like, huh? And then you see, and he's like, oh, Tito, we gotta find another way out. There's a bunch of kids in a Dragonborn out here. What's
And
going
Costco's
on
most
there?
wanted.
What kind of mask was that?
Like a balaclava.
I'm gonna just like drop the Dragonborn, and I'm gonna try and like, I just want to try and like, scramble up the wall and grab this person.
Okay,
Are there
roll
more crimes happening?
roll a grapple tech. What do you get?
16.
16? Okay. Yeah, you grab him and you just pull him out of the window. It's like, ah! Hey, man!
There's another one.
Let me go, man! Come on!
Okay, now who are you now? Are you Courtney?
What? No, I'm not Courtney. Who the hell is Courtney?
Well, I thought Courtney was the
Are
one
you
in
the
the window.
guard? Are you at the guard?
No.
All right, well, then, in the spirit of forgiveness, how about we forget about this? And I'll give you a cut.
A cut? You're going to cut me?
No. I mean, like, and he holds out a bag of gold. He's like, you can have this.
I'm just gonna turn towards Niramor and Fanoa and give them the biggest smile. And I'm gonna punch this guy right in his face.
Nice. Roll the attack.
I forget what my bonus is. Do. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. What happened?
My phone did a weird thing.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be a 19.
19? Yeah, that'll hit. You've got extra attacks, right?
Oh yeah, I can do this all day. Sure, I'll just go for another hit. Promise.
She got so confused. She looked at me like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you showing me the box?
Why are you showing
The large flat box."
I don't know where my cats are.
Okay, so that was a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Do I need to use my third attack on him?
How about you just roll it and we'll see when you roll damage.
Well, that's only a 9 anyway.
Okay, well that one misses. You can roll damage.
15 damage.
Okay, so the first one's just a punch.
Yeah.
Is that just for one attack? Or is that the...
No, that was total.
Okay. Sure. So how do you describe the ways that you...
I've got him grabbed, and my scarf is helping. So I was just gonna clock him once, and then knee him in the gut to drop him.
Yeah, and you punch him in the face, knee him in the gut, and he falls down. Still, he's out.
I'm just gonna call up to the window. It's okay. I found a safe way out, you guys.
And the guy comes out, and he's like, "What?" Another guy in a balaclava is like, "What? What's going on here?"
How many of these guys are in there, or was it just the two?
It looks like just two.
Get him, Brom. Sick him.
Oh, you guys don't want to...
The gold's all over the ground, and he's like...
Yeah, right now we're just like...
Jason, what are you doing on the ground? Why is all the gold on the... Who are you?
Wait, so there's Jason and Jared? God damn it, these teams are all the same.
Jason's the guy on the ground.
Yeah.
And Jared's the guy wrapped up in the...
Well, okay, if these two want me to grab both, I guess I'm going to try and jump up and grab this one too.
Okay. You don't even have to roll. I rolled a 1, so you got him.
I'm going to roll anyway for funsies. Well, I got a 21.
I think you got him.
You punched him so hard it made his ancestors dizzy.
And then you hear a voice in your head say, "You should give Fanoa a shot at this one."
I was hoping someone would throw it in. Come on.
No, I'm having a good time.
I'm just gonna hold the guy and be like, "For real though, does anyone want some of this action?" Or
No, I'm waiting to pull my sick crank on someone, which doesn't involve punching teams.
I'll do it. And you see the guy, an impression just form in his face, and he's just he's knocked out cold.
Does that knock him out?
Yeah, that knocks him out. Just in your arms, he just
Rest in peace.
I'm gonna turn towards the two teens and say, "Do you see what a life of crime can get you?"
They're just like, we don't want any trouble. We don't want any trouble. We'll go. We'll go.
Hey, just
remember, be let out of here.
Look at it this way: if Courtney doesn't like your weird audio thing with your bad teen poetry and your clarinet,
Bagpipes.
then she's not the one for you anyway.
Man, I didn't even consider that. You're probably right. Huh. Well,
So, what is a clarinet?
okay. Maybe Courtney's not the one for me. Hey. And he looks at
No.
Nearmore and he's like, Nearmore,
All right.
hey, what's your
At
name?
that point, I definitely punch him. No, I slap him. I just slap him right across the face.
Oh, my face!
Go home. Go home. Don't go blind.
And the snake uncurls, and he is friend.
Hey, Molly. I have a misbehaving problem. Sorry.
Before the halfling pulls off the thief named Jason's mask, and Jared looks at him and goes, "Dad?"
Oh my god.
And then they run off.
Papa?
Let's go bring that kid's dad to jail.
Oh my
And you
god.
do.
And we do.
I would the nearest like town guard that we find. I want to just be like, "Hello, we are the Jewel Crabs, and we did your job for you."
Thanks. What do these people do?
They broke into a house and were stealing things.
Oh, wow, that's definitely a crime. I mean, it's forgiveness, but just plain old theft.
You can't forgive crimes unless they're.
No, that's a legit crime. Like, you know, if some kid were to, like, I don't know, throw toilet paper at a thing, that's fine. But forgive, like, that's a legit crime, isn't it? Huh. Man. Well, I guess I should do my job, huh? Well, and then he just grabs the guys, throws him over his shoulder. This is a Goliath, by the way, and he just throws him over his shoulder. And he's wearing a very oversized armor, a guard armor.
Taco, please get out of my dice.
Taco loves those dice.
Taco loves dice.
And it's 7:33, so I'm going to conclude it. As long as George
wait, can you give me one more mischief teen?
Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. So you guys round another corner and you see a couple of other teens.
And I just shout.
And it's a teen boy and a teen girl.
Teens who commit mischief go blind. And then I just cast darkness on them. I just do it all in one go, like in one beat.
Nice. Okay, so they were like painting on a wall. They were graffitiing, but with like straight up oils. They were frescoing a wall.
They were Montserratos.
And
It was Banksy.
And the girl there who was sort of hanging off of the guy who was frescoing just goes, "Baby, I can't see you. Where are you?" Babe, I can't see. Babe, will you just go blind? Oh my god, my mom's right. Oh no. Babe,
no,
be an artist. No. This is the worst day of my life.
I watch him like stumble away, and I like high five myself. That was a great prank for Noah. Thanks, Noah. I've been waiting all night to do that.
I would like to high five Vanilla.
You may high five.
Roll to high five me.
Nearmore, do you want to get in on this high fiving?
Nearmore, I think you need to get in on this.
I'm gonna like
that was
hesitantly high five.
Yes.
I'm not sure if we just did a good or not.
This is freeze frame worthy high five.
And you guys high five, freeze frame, 3-way high five, and
that
was a good
and
one.
We all go home happy.
Don't you forget about me.
Don't. Oh,
That's
teens.
so good.
This
is a good session.
This campaign has so many teen NPCs.
You're right.
Well,
That guy's not my real dad. It's still like my favorite line, my favorite teen line. He's not my real dad. And then we killed him.
You murdered him, yeah.
We murdered him in cold blood.
on the other hand, he was worshiping an evil flame.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we killed that dude's dad.
Fair point. Listen, everybody's making very good points, and who can say who did a murder and who didn't?
And who
Yeah,
cast
like
darkness?
it's a real gray area.
I can say that. I did a very good thing by killing that guy.
Are you okay?
Oh,
You doing okay?
look at that wombus.
She's real anxious today, and it's not going to get better. She has to go. She has to go to Colleen Michael's house to get cat shit. To get cat
She's
shit
getting
on.
babysat.
She's getting babysat real good.
Sat on.
She's getting sat on. She needs
Get
it.
it?
She needs to flatten out a little bit.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna go help my people with dinner.
Okay.
Okay,
Good
I'm
dinner. Great session, you guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, good times.
We got so much.
was
We
good
did so
stuff.
much.
We did so
I'm
much.
glad because I didn't have a clear plan, and you guys really stepped up, and I appreciate that.
That was fun.
Too.
It was very like 80s sitcom.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was.
we crammed like 3 very special episodes in.
You did. You really did.
It was like one of those short story episodes where there's like 3 in 1.
Mhm. That's true.
We accepted
Little
their
vignettes.
differences.
That is very much the sort of when I imagine the more free play style of the interludes.
Yeah.
That was sort of the kind of thing that I was totally about. So
And
so
I
great.
tripped, and I straight up tripped. Graham.
That was great. It was a pointless thing, and it was hilarious.
It was pointless,
You didn't
and it
have
like
to,
worked
but
unfortunately well.
it was it was in character. It was funny. It was great. And you guys
All right,
have
guys.
become closer friends with Miramore now.
Oh yeah, we're best
Part of
buds.
the gang.
Part of the game.
Yes.
And Miramore fell in love.
Apparently.
Sort of, kind of, not really.
That's what that is.
That's yeah. All right.
Wait till she hears what Moana's about.
Yeah.
This is gonna get pretty crazy.
No, if you think about it, and the way Moana behaves towards both Calissa and Miramore, I think that is Moana's perfect scenario.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Well.
Well, all
Well.
right, folks. I have to go
All right.
continue
Have
doing
a good
stuff
night,
before
everybody.
I collapse
Bye,
into
guys.
bed.
Flash.
Good night.